Listen students, today our topic is Rayleigh-Jeans law. This Rayleigh-Jeans law is derived from the two concepts, that is electrodynamics and the statistical mechanics. For deriving the formula of Rayleigh-Jeans law, we are using the two conditions. First condition is the electrodynamics condition as well as the statistical mechanics. Okay, in our entire derivation part, we are using these two formulas. We'll discuss now. For deriving Rayleigh-Jeans law, we are considering the one of the cube, okay, that is this one, having three dimensions, that is along x, y as well as z. We are having three dimensions, x, y, z. Having length is a in all three dimensions. The length is a as well as angle is alpha, and along y direction angle is beta, along z direction angle is gamma. And we are considering the cosine laws also. Along x-axis direction we are considering the cosine angle, that is cos alpha. Along y direction cosine angle is cos beta, and in this rest of the direction, that is cos gamma, we are considering. This is the our assumption. Okay, and now we are writing the formula of the wavelength of the our considering cubic enclosure. What is the wavelength? Lambda is the wavelength of the our cubic enclosure or enclosure, that is gives the lambda equals to 2L by n. L is the length of the our cube in different direction, n is the integer. Here we are having three dimensions are there. Along x-axis, y-axis, z-axis we are having some lengths. Okay, so how to write? Along x-axis direction the wavelength is lambda equals to 2 into what is the length? A is also length, cos alpha is also length, that is a into cos alpha by n1. This n1 is the integer along the x-axis direction. By using this I have written the cos alpha value, that is equals to n1 lambda by 2a. Okay, along y-axis direction again I am writing the wavelength, that is 2 along y-axis direction. What is that? Again a into cos beta, okay, by n2. By using this cos beta equals to wavelength lambda along y-axis direction. Cos beta equals to how much? n2 lambda by 2a. Along z-axis the wavelength lambda equals to 2a cos gamma by n3. Then cos gamma equals to, how to write? n3 lambda by 2a. Okay, is this clear? Given equation 1, 2 as well as the 3. Here first condition we are considering the wavelength of the enclosure, and second condition is we are considering the directional cosines. According to directional cosines law is given the cosines law is gives the relation of cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma equals to 1. From equation 1 to 3 take the cos alpha values and substitute here. Then that is what is cos square alpha? n1 square lambda square by 4a square plus n2 square lambda square by 4a square plus n3 square lambda square by 4a square equals to 1. So first in denominator all 4a square take common and sending in this side. Okay, that is how to write. In numerator we are having lambda square also, take directly common. How to write? n1 square plus n2 square plus n3 square equals to 1. Then next step, n2 square n3 square equals to 4a square by lambda square. This is belongs to three dimensions. Why? Because n1, n2, n3 are the three different integers along x-axis, y-axis as well as the z-axis. For simplification purpose I am considering only two-dimensional integer. That is how to write n1 square plus n2 square equals to 4a square by lambda square. Okay. See, already we know the relation between the frequency mu as well as the wavelength. Both are inversely proportional. If frequency is more, wavelength is less. Then proportionality we are replacing light velocity, that is c, or proportionality constant c. Then take this value, substitute here. Wait, by using this write down 1 by lambda value. Okay, 1 by lambda value is how much? Mu by c. 1 by lambda, by using this we are writing the 1 by lambda value, that is mu by c. Take this 1 by lambda value and substitute here. Then n1 square plus n2 square equals to, how to write? 4a square. Here 1 by lambda square is there. What is 1 by lambda value? Mu by c. Square means mu square by c square. Again how to write? n1 square plus n2 square equals to 2a mu by c whole square. All are agree or not? This is look like the circle equation na? That is x square plus y square equals to r square, where r equals to how much? 2a mu by c. Okay, r equals to 2a mu by c. This is the second assumption. According to directional cosines, we found the r value. Next, third assumption is we are considering the area of quadrant cycle. That means 1 by 4th circle we are considering. Quadrant circle area we are considering. 1 by 4th na area of the circle is pi r square. So take that value, substitute here. Pi r square means 4a square mu square by c square. 4 get cancel, that is 4 pi a square mu square by c square. This is the area of the quadrant circle. Next we are considering the volume of quadrant circle, that is actually volume is 4/3 pi r cube. Here volume of the our quadrant cube, sorry, this is quadrant cube. How many faces are there? 8. So volume of the quadrant cube, how to write? 1 by 8 into 4/3 pi r cube. Again take the r value, substitute here. Then that is 1 by 8 4/3 pi r cube means 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are again 8 a cube mu cube by c cube. 8 get cancel. Then the answer is 4 by 3 pi a cube mu cube by c cube. This is the volume of the quadrant cube. Okay. See, this is how to write. Already we know one condition. Integral of mu square d mu is how to write? Mu cube by 3 x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So mu square d mu, how to write? Mu cube by 3. In our formula we have mu cube also as well as 3. This integration gives the total integers. We are actually considering only two integers, n1 and 2 integers. This integral gives the total 3 integers. So this one is how to write? 4 pi a cube by c cube. Then this is how to write? Mu square into d mu. Okay, this is the volume of the quadrant cube. Next, already we know length into length equals to how to write? A cube na? Why? Because the three lengths are a cube means length into length. This is nothing but the volume v. Volume v equals to a cube. Take this value, substitute here. Then that is 4 pi v by c cube mu square d mu. Here if v equals to 1, nothing but the gives the number of modes of vibrations of the our cube. If V equals to 1, this is gives the number of modes of vibrations of the considering cube. Take this value, substitute here. That is 4 pi by c cube mu square into d mu. Very, very important point. Here we are considering the kinetic theory. Okay, this kinetic theory is belongs to the our electrodynamics. Okay, what is kinetic theory means? That is this one, 4 pi mu square by c cube d mu into kbt. Kinetic theory is gives the our final quadrant cube of volume V equals to 1. On that time the kinetic theory is 4 pi mu square c cube d mu into kbt. This is the kinetic theory. Okay, next we are considering the mu value, that is mu equals to c by lambda. We know we are doing differentiation, that is d mu equals to c. 1 by lambda differentiation is minus 1 by lambda square into d lambda. Okay, take this value, substitute in our kinetic theory of the relation. Kinetic theory relation, that is what is that? Kinetic theory equals to 4 pi mu square means c square by lambda square, d mu means c into minus 1 by lambda square d lambda into kbt. Here denominator c cube is also there. This is c square, c cube, again this is c cube. Okay, so what is kinetic theory? That is 4 pi minus lambda power 4 d lambda into kbt. Here one more condition we are considering. Modes of vibrations of the kinetic theory we are considering. Modes of vibrations of kinetic theory, that is gives the 2 into our kinetic theory. 2 into kinetic theory. What is that? Minus 4 pi by lambda power 4 d lambda into kbt. Okay, now this one how to write? The last step, modes of vibrations of kinetic theory. Modes of vibrations of kinetic theory equals to, what is that? 2 2s are 4 2s are minus 8 pi kbt by lambda power 4 into, which one is left? D lambda. I am writing the energy form of wavelength. Energy form of wavelength. How to write? That is E lambda d lambda equals to minus 8 pi kbt by lambda power 4 into d lambda. If you are considering the magnitude of energy, on that time that a negative is changes to positive. That is E lambda d lambda equals to 8 pi kbt by lambda power 4 into d lambda. This is the Rayleigh-Jeans law. Very, very important.